Hello, I'm Bill Shidwar with Door County Economic Development, and we're happy to announce the Entrepreneur of the Year for Door County today. And that business is Meissner Landscape, and joining with us is our Greg and Marcia Meissner, the owners of the business. Congratulations, Greg.
Thank you very much, Bill.
And Marcia.
Thank you, Bill.
Well, Greg and Marcia, why don't you tell us a little bit about Meissner Landscape?
Well, we are what we would consider a design, build, maintain landscape construction business. We service primarily Door County, but we also get on occasion to Brown, Kewaunee, and Marinette counties, usually by request from customers that we maybe meet up in this area.
And how long have you been doing this?
Well, I've been involved in the industry since about 1962 as a summer employee at Evergreen Nursery. Worked my way through high school and college, working for them during the summers, and then in 1982 we purchased the landscape division of that business and moved it to our location here and started our own operation. And
where are we?
We're located on County Trunk T, just about 2.5 miles east of Sturgeon Bay.
Okay. And this looks like it's both your beautiful home and your business location.
Yes, it is, and I guess some people would consider that a positive and a negative. We've been able to separate our personal lives and the business by having separate buildings and doing some separation. We try and keep the two as individual operations, if you will.
Sure.
It's nice from the standpoint that when people come here, we do enjoy gardening, both Marcia and I, and so we keep up rather nice display gardens for people to come out and visit and see how a residential setting might look and give them some ideas for their own.
Greg, tell us about how many people you had when you got started and what you've grown into today.
Well, when we started in 1982, we had, in addition to Marcia and myself, we had 4 employees. 3 of them are still with us today, which is really great because experience means a lot in our industry. Today we run on a daily basis 7 to 8 crews, and we get up to about 30 employees at the peak of the summer season, which is about the end of June. And those 30 employees are made up of full-time, part-time, and seasonal people.
And just curious how you market your business. How do you get the word out that you're here and are able to do this wonderful work that you do?
Well, we do some advertising, but in a service-orientated business, I've always felt that our primary marketing tool is word of mouth. And so a lot of our customers are hopefully willing to speak positively about us, and that makes for future jobs for us.
Last year we developed a website, and that has been real positive. We get people that call and say, gee, I was looking at your website and I saw pictures of this or that. That's just what I'd like.
Good.
So that's been a real positive thing for us.
What is that address?
www.meissnerlandscape.com.
Very good. And you have a lot of pictures of your product, of your past work on there, so people can get some ideas?
Yes.
Excellent. Well, why don't we take a minute and walk around the property here and see what makes up Meissner Landscape behind the front door.
Great. Let's do it. Well, our facilities at this point would be, I guess, broken up into like 3 areas. There's the office and the shop down here. Then we've got quite a large area for our inventory in our greenhouses. And then we've got equipment storage up above here.
Well, talk about your facilities here, Greg.
Well, in the background, we've got some of our greenhouses that we use to start our perennials and then store our shrub and evergreen inventories during the wintertime. You'd also see our shop building where we do our equipment maintenance. And then most of this area is dedicated to inventory. We carry a fair amount of inventory only because one of the logistical problems about this is that we're pretty much at the end of the trail for most trucking routes, and so a lot of our plants come from either other parts of the state or the surrounding states, and so when we do pay the shipping costs, we want to make sure that we have adequate inventory for at least a season.
You know, I look at your materials here, Greg, and I get the impression that this is not maybe a typical inventory that we would find at some of the discount stores in the county. This looks like you got more of the unusual stuff.
I think that's one of our marketing tools, if you will. We try and carry sizes that might be larger. Many of our customers like to have somewhat of an instant landscape, so we tried to provide that. And we do carry the unusual plants. Yeah, this area pretty much represents a lot of our hardscape materials that we use for walks and patios. A lot of flagstone, natural limestone, flagstone, and a lot of brick material as well. We also construct retaining walls, from a lot of this material.
Well, I think we're going to let these folks go, and wanted to conclude by again congratulating Greg and Marcia Meissner for all their work in growing their business and being employers and providing the excellent service that they do to the community, and we're happy to recognize them for that accomplishment. We're also very pleased to recognize them with this award on their 25th year in business. Congratulations.
Bill, we really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.